Welcome back to Quiz Time. I'm your quiz master, Alicia, and I've got another 100 questions for you. Some you may know, others may challenge you. Either way, it's all part of the fun. Are you ready? Let's get started. Which martial art is known as the gentle way? Judo, Aikido, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo. Footballer Cristiano Ronaldo is from what country? Spain, Brazil, Portugal, Portugal. Cape Canaveral is located in which U.S. state? Florida, Texas, California, Florida. Heineken beer originated in which country? Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Netherlands. What was the name of the town in the 1946 Christmas movie, It's a Wonderful Life? Alabaster Falls, Speckley Falls, Bedford Falls, Bedford Falls. What is the name of the Olympic event where a ball on a wire is swung and thrown? Hammer throw, swivel throw, flange throw, hammer throw. In Norse mythology, what was the name of the monster killed by Beowulf? Fenrir, Skull, Grendel, Grendel. Who played the witch in the 1942 movie I Married a Witch? Jean Tierney, Veronica Lake, Rita Hayworth, Veronica Lake. What is the name of the two-sailed vessel that is adept at sailing upwind? A sloop, a chute, a swain, a sloop. Where in the world would you find Lhasa? Nepal, Sri Lanka, Tibet, Tibet. Who sang the 80s hit Manic Monday? The Bangles, Sister Sledge, the Pointer Sisters, the Bangles. Which beer company has campaigned itself as the champagne of beer? Corona, Miller, Stella Artois, Miller. What is the chemical symbol for iron? Fe, Ir, Sn, Fe. Who wrote the Dark Tower series of fantasy novels? Ursula Le Guin, Stephen King, Robert Jordan, Stephen King. Who played Louise in the 1991 movie Thelma and Louise? Jodie Foster, Susan Sarandon, Diane Keaton, Susan Sarandon. Tex Avery invented which famous cartoon character? Bugs Bunny, Scooby-Doo, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny. In the TV show The X-Files, which federal agency were Mulder and Scully agents from? NSF, CIA, FBI, FBI. What is the nickname of the famous Blue Horse statue in Denver, Colorado? Blucifer, Bluezebub, Bluepolian, Blucifer. River of Dreams is a 1993 album by which musician? Leonard Cohen, Billy Joel, Elvis Costello, Billy Joel. Wild turkey is what type of alcohol? Vodka, cognac, bourbon, bourbon. What element is added to iron to make steel? Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon. What historic event is considered the end of the Middle Ages? Discovery of America, Protestant Reformation, Fall of Constantinople, Fall of Constantinople. What type of animal is the children's book character Babar? A monkey, an elephant, a bear, an elephant. El Cid is a famous medieval knight from which country? Spain, Portugal, Syria, Spain. In what city was fashion designer Gianni Versace killed? Los Angeles, Miami, New York, Miami. Which African country was formerly known as Zaire? Democratic Republic of the Congo, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Democratic Republic of the Congo. How many states are there in Australia? 4, 5, 6, 6. Who wrote the classic novel, The Iliad? Hesiod, Homer, Herodotus, Homer. What is the golden ratio of phi? 1.618, 2.178, 3.141, 1.618. Tannenbaum is the German word for what? Roast turkey, fireworks, Christmas tree, Christmas tree. I Didn't Mean to Turn You On was a hit 1985 song for which singer? Robert Palmer, Richard Marx, Rick Astley, Robert Palmer. In what year did Voyager 1 become the first spacecraft to leave the solar system? 2010, 2012, 2014, 2012. What is the main ingredient in box tea? Egg, wheat, potatoes, potatoes. Hebe was the Greek goddess of what? Youth, nature, medicine, youth. In what year was the Nintendo Wii released? 2004, 2006, 2008, 2006. Who played Charles in the 80s sitcom Charles in Charge? Scott Baio, Steve Guttenberg, Tony Danza, Scott Baio. What is the state flower of New York? Orchid, iris, rose, rose. Who sang the 90s country song Achy Breaky Heart? Billy Ray Cyrus, Joe Diffie, Garth Brooks, Billy Ray Cyrus. Which famous entertainer's tombstone reads, "Everybody loves somebody sometime"? Elvis Presley, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. In which sport would you use a mashie niblick? Tennis, cricket, golf, golf. What color do you mix with blue to get purple? Red, orange, yellow, red. What shape is a ziggurat? A cone, a star, a pyramid, a pyramid. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship, is an iconic line from which novel? Jane Eyre, Little Women, Pride and Prejudice, Little Women. Who did Austria-Hungary declare war on to kick off World War I? Turkey, France, Serbia, Serbia. Which country is also the world's largest archipelago? Indonesia, Madagascar, Japan, Indonesia. In the Bible, what books immediately follow the four Gospels? Romans, Acts, Corinthians, Acts. What is a second full moon in a month called? Pink moon, blue moon, sturgeon moon, blue moon. The Maldives are located on which continent? Asia, South America, Africa, Asia. In what year was the movie Titanic released? 1995, 1996, 1997, 1997. Where in the world would you find Lake Okeechobee? South Dakota, Florida, Louisiana, Florida. On what holiday did American actor W.C. Fields die? Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas. Belgrade is the capital of which country? Bulgaria, Croatia, Serbia, Serbia. Welsh rarebit is a type of what? Alcohol, cheese, stew, cheese. In what year was Nelson Mandela released from prison? 1988, 1989, 1990, 1990. In which country was the popular video game Minecraft created? Sweden, Slovakia, South Korea, Sweden. Which animal can dig a 300-foot tunnel in just one night? Badger, mole, prairie dog, mole. Who played Rhett Butler in the 1939 movie Gone with the Wind? Clark Gable, Cary Grant, Gregory Peck, Clark Gable. The picture below is the flag of which country? Croatia, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Czech Republic. John Paul Jones is the bass player for which legendary rock band? The Who, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin. Which U.S. city is known as the Big D? Denver, Dallas, Detroit, Dallas. Second to the right and then straight on till morning is a famous line from which book? Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Peter Pan. A tayberry is a cross between a raspberry and a what? Strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, blackberry. Diopters measure the strength of a prescription for what? Eyeglasses, antibiotics, painkillers, eyeglasses. Who played Dr. Joe Harding in the 1996 disaster movie Twister? Meg Ryan, Linda Hamilton, Helen Hunt, Helen Hunt. Umami is a type of what? Taste, smell, sound, taste. In what decade was the first submarine circumnavigation of the Earth completed? 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, 1960s. Which of these Beatles songs has a French horn solo in it? Come Together, Yellow Submarine, For No One, For No One. Where would you find Olympus Mons? The moon? On Mars? In Greece? On Mars. In what century did the Last Crusade take place? 13th century, 14th century, 15th century, 13th century. Who was the first female rap group to win a Grammy Award? En Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC, Salt and Pepper. In which U.S. state was Michael Jackson born? Indiana, Mississippi, Wisconsin. In which U.S. Indiana, sorry. Who played Sherlock Holmes in the 2009 movie? Aidan Gillen, Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Robert Downey Jr. Where in the world would you find the Khedivial Opera House? Cairo, Venice, Budapest, Cairo. What is the name given to the mixed language of English and French? Franglish, Franglais, Anglais, Franglais. Which layer of the tooth is located directly beneath the outer enamel and constitutes the largest portion of the tooth structure? Dentin, root canal, cementum, dentin. In what time zone is the state of Oklahoma located? Mountain Time, Eastern Time, Central Time, Central Time. Pongo and Mrs. are two characters from which Disney movie? Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatians, Oliver and Company, 101 Dalmatians. What does the G stand for in H.G. Wells? George, Graham, Gregory, George. Mary Lou Retton won an Olympic gold medal in which sport? Gymnastics, figure skating, running, gymnastics. What is the largest island in the Indian Ocean? Andaman, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Madagascar. In which country is the car brand BMW manufactured? Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Germany. In which U.S. state would you find the Sonoran Desert? Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Arizona. Which part of America is Jamaica considered part of? North America, Central America, South America, North America. What was the name of the Apple computer named after Steve Jobs' daughter? Trish, Lisa, Connie, Lisa. How many stories are there in the Canterbury Tales? 10, 16, 24, 24. Which former U.S. president used to carry a mockingbird on his shoulder? Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Johnson, Millard Fillmore, Thomas Jefferson. What kind of creature was Hobbes in the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes? A duck, a tiger, a squirrel, a tiger. What sport did Hall of Famer Willie Mays play? Baseball, ice hockey, football, baseball. Who played Dorothy in the 1996 movie Jerry Maguire? Michelle Pfeiffer, Sarah Jessica Parker, Renee Zellweger, Renee Zellweger. Farokh Bulsara is the real name of which famous musician? Freddie Mercury, Van Morrison, Billy Joel, Freddie Mercury. The beer Amstel comes from which country? France, Netherlands, Austria, Netherlands. In The Simpsons, what is the name of Bart's best friend? Nelson, Gunther, Milhouse, Milhouse. In what decade was actor Jack Nicholson born? 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, 1930s. Lady Montague is a character from which Shakespeare play? Taming of the Shrew, Merchant of Venice, Romeo and Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. What do the initials T and T stand for? Trimetitin, trinitrotoluene, timinaltimalt, trinitrotoluene. Which Italian city was named after a meat pasta dish? Perugia, Trieste, Bologna, Bologna. Which car company's logo means land, sea, and air? BMW, Mercedes, Opel, Mercedes. In which country was the energy drink Red Bull created? England, Lithuania, Austria, Austria. What name did Mulan use to disguise herself as a man in the army? Ping, Chung, Wang, Ping. Karma Police and Paranoid Android are songs by which rock band? Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, REM, Radiohead. And that's the last one. Thanks for playing along with Quiz Time. I hope you had a blast and maybe even jogged a few fun memories. If you enjoyed this quiz, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to click the bell so you'll be the first to know when a new quiz drops. Share your score in the comments below, and we'll see you next time for some more fun trivia.